Okay, so I didn't have anything to eat today until about 12:30. I just had some things to do this morning. I had a kid that had a doctor's appointment and just some other little errands. So by the time I was able to finally eat was about 12:30. And I had some of that creamy cauliflower soup that I made the other day on Monday. I think it was Monday. That was left over, so I went ahead and made that and added some bacon bits, that homemade bacon bits, not like the jarred kind, and some cheddar cheese, and it was really good. Actually, I think it tasted better than it did on Monday, probably because it just had time to let the flavors all meld together well. So that's what I've had, and then for dinner tonight, I probably will have a bratwurst because we had some more bratwurst to cook up. So I'll probably have bratwurst and then some kind of vegetable on the side. And that's all I have planned. I don't actually feel that hungry today, which is funny because a few days ago I was starving and I just wanted to eat all the time. So one of the things I thought I would show you right now is making my homemade Ketorade. So I have this water is a 32-ounce bottle, and then I'm just gonna stick. Hey, actually, Esther, yeah, can you come hold this for me real quick? Yeah. Because this is homemade sole water. It's really easy to make sole water. All you do, just one sec, is take a bunch of pink Himalayan salt and put it into a jar. Like I just do several huge spoonfuls, and I have the powdery kind. What is that called? Granulated instead of but I have used rock Himalayan salt before, and I just put I'll show you my jar. I just put several spoons in the bottom of this jar, and then I put water in it and I shake it up, and then the part that can't like, since the water is so concentrated with salt, this is, if I understand this correctly, then what can't meld with the salt just kind of settles on the bottom like that, you see. So I just let it stay in this. I have this plastic wrap on here because this is a metal lid and you're not supposed to use any metal, you're supposed to use plastic. But I pour this into this when I feel like it's ready to go, and then I just measure out what I want from this bottle and then let this one set. And then once this one gets down real low, and I've been filling this one up a lot, I just add more salt and water and shake it, and I just keep that same salt in there. After a while, I think I've changed this, like washed this and started fresh a few times. But sometimes I just keep using that same salt that's down on the bottom. Anyway, and in one of my recent videos, I said that the longest I had ever done keto without a cheat was like 5 weeks, which I'm currently at. I'm a little over 5 weeks now. That's not true. I had forgotten there had been a time period where I had done it for 2 months. So what I do is I'll do it for like 3 weeks and do really great, and then I kind of cheat, and then I have a hard time getting back on track after cheating. So I'm proud of myself this time because I'm already over 5 weeks, and I feel like I'm gonna keep doing well this time. So if you want to kind of hold this, Esther, for me, just kind of like this, and don't let it fall. Thanks. So I'm going to put in, this is a 1/2 tablespoon measurer, so I'm going to do 4, which is 2 tablespoons of the sole water, and then sprinkle a little bit of this, no salt, for the potassium. I just kind of eyeball it, and then this is a water, I don't know, maybe it's called a water enhancer, but it's Mio, and it's flavored with stevia. You can hear my kids in the background. Our dog is being naughty, I guess. She's always naughty. This is just the strawberry orange. It's not my favorite flavor, but I'm trying to use it up so I can feel good about buying a new one because I have some other flavors. But this is my least favorite, so I'm just going to force myself to drink it. So you gotta do a couple of good squirts in there. And then I add lots of ice because I do not like warm beverages on hot days. It just grosses me out. So I might have to add another squirt of the strawberry kiwi in there. I'll test it in a second and see. But I just stick it in there, shake it up. Oh yeah, I have to do probably 2 more. Whoopsies, that's messy. Just 1 sec. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so let's see how this one is. I often do smaller bottles, so I'm not used to making such a big one. But I haven't had any Soleil water today, and I have actually hardly drank any water at all today because I've been running errands. Our son is going to be going on a mission for our church in September, and so we had to go get him his passport. So we ran to Costco to get, thanks Esther, we ran to Costco to get his passport pictures by the time I was done with running all my other errands that I had to run. And we got down to the post office where they do passports, and we got there at like 2:40, and they take the last people at 2:30, even though they're not closed until 3:30. That's a lot better. Anyway, so I was really frustrated. We drove all the way down there, and we had to schedule an appointment for Friday morning because they didn't have any appointments tomorrow morning, and we have something tomorrow afternoon that we can't get out of. So anyway, he's kind of frustrated, but we did get the passport photos done, so that is nice. And wait, I'll come back. I'm just going to add some more ice to this. I like it really cold. We've had, every single time I go to the passport office to get passports for myself or my husband or any of our kids, we have had these sorts of problems. Usually though, we wait in line forever before we find out that we're missing a document or whatever. We've had a variety of weird problems getting passports. I just think it's part of the experience for our family. So I told my son, oh, don't worry, you're just like the rest of us. It's par for the course. We never get a passport on the first day, the first try. But anyways, it had been such a crazy day that I kind of didn't get any water. I haven't had really any food, although that soup filled me right up, so I don't even feel hungry. So that's good. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like the salty flavor of this. When I first started doing Soleil water, I hated it. It was gross to me, but now I crave it. I really like it. Anyway, so that's how I do my homemade Ketorade with the Soleil water. Make sure you get my electrolytes in pretty good, and I think that's all I have for now. I was going to say something else, but as always, my mind is blank. Every single time I get on the camera, I forget what I'm going to say. I thought about making a little notepad with notes for myself so that I could not forget, but that might be a little too scripted. And this is just supposed to be fun. For fun, it's also just to help me stick to this and not give up. So, Probably won't do that. I'll just have a lot of stuttering, awkward, blank, stared videos. But anyway, so I don't know if I'll end up videoing dinner or anything, but it's just going to be pretty simple. It'll just, like I said, be a bratwurst with some kind of a vegetable. And I think that's it.